I get a lot of messages from young entrepreneurs saying that I should invest in their ideas. And I tell them, ideas mean nothing. Everyone has ideas. Build traction, show that you can grow my money, that you can build your business, and then come to investors. But the thing to understand here is they say, well, how can I build a business without money? My parents are not rich. What do I do? Here is something you want to understand. Money represents value. That value can have many names: cash, credit, debt, gift, favors. Let's talk about favors. Favor economics is powerful. It's a great way for entrepreneurs, when they don't have money or little money, to exchange for something else. For example, one of my friends, he builds co-working spaces. It's real estate business. So one might think, oh, you have to rent out a massive place and pay 4 lakhs a month. No. What he does is he goes to a property owner who's not able to rent the space out for 6 to 9 months, and he says, look, you're losing money. You're paying electricity bill, assessments, taxes. Team up with me. I will bid up the space. I will bring in companies that can rent the space. First 3 months, you will not make as much as you would in a rent. But there onwards, once I fill up the space, we can do revenue sharing, and you will make a percentage of what I make, and that eventually will be more than the rent you were expecting from me. If you don't join with me, guess what? You're going to have empty space for who knows how many months. Might as well join up, team up, let's grow together. This is called favor economics. This guy, he has built co-working spaces throughout Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Delhi, and other places, 5,000 seaters and growing. It's amazing, right? Even when I was building my business, the team members that I had were all 10, 20 years older than me. They were the best designers, the best industrial designers, the best engineers, coders, manufacturers. And that's what we did, the currency of relationship. We told them, look, if we win together, if this becomes successful, we all become rich. We all make a lot of money. And if it doesn't happen, which is very likely, you know what? You just wasted a few hours of your life. Might as well try it. Come along with us. We have already proven record. Let's build this together. And we raised money from venture capitalists when they saw that, you know what? Without our money, they've done so much. With our money, they can do so much more. That's the goal. And we have done this over and over and over again over multiple businesses where we build traction. Investors come in, they say, oh, you can grow my money. Here, take my money and grow it. But coming to an investor and saying, I have an idea, invest in me. Even your parents won't do that. Investment is not charity. It's about growing money. If you can showcase that I have creative ways of making things happen, even when it looks impossible, even when I'm not having much resources, that's the dynamism of an entrepreneur that an investor is looking for. Investors invest in people. When you say you're an entrepreneur, don't think like an employee. Don't think in straight lines. Think growth hacking. Think how you can exponentially grow. Think how you can use other currencies besides money. Of course, money is important, but how you can use other forms of currency to also put in place strategic partnerships. That's a great way. For example, a big company and a small company ties up together. One guy says, I have so many customers, they need this small piece. The small startup says, I can build a small piece in 1 month. And the big guy says, yeah, and it will take me 6 months to build because I'm a big company. A lot of bureaucracy. So you help me, I help you. I fund you, you build my product, and I'll give you so many customers. We both grow together. That's how we grow. That's the favor economics. That's strategic partnership, and that's the basis of growth hacking.